Hi guys, today we're planting. Today guys, we're going to plant our bare root berries. We've got a white currant and a young berry to go in the berry patch, and then after that we'll be planting our bare root fruit trees. I'm just going to undo this package that I picked up from Perry's Fruit Tree Nursery yesterday. And our berry bushes are packed in some sawdust. So this is what our young berry looks like. And we've got quite a big white currant, so I'm a bit excited about that. There's our white currant. All right, so I'm just going to move these guys out of the way, work out where I'm going to place these guys. So I've got a red currant there, a raspberry and a gooseberry. I might put the young berry down here in front of the red currant, and we'll put the white currant down in front of the raspberry. So what we've done previously here is we have sheet mulched this garden. So there's cardboard underneath the top layer of compost. And once I've got all the berries in, I'll come along and cover the whole lot with wood chips so we don't have bare exposed ground. Here. So we're just going to hack through the cardboard layer. A couple of roots still in here. So I need to dig a big enough hole for the root ball, which is this big, and it's quite going out to the side there, so we might try and spread some of those roots in the other direction. Let's just get a bit of a hole going first. The dirt that I dig out of this hole is going to create a mound, because obviously I'm on a sloping piece of ground. So as I dig this dirt out, I'm going to try and mound it to catch the water when we water. Still quite moist there, which is good. It's a good sign for the other berries. Might give them all a water today. Anyway, we haven't had a lot of rainfall. 7 millimeters in a week, and it is winter, so might still have to do some watering. Yeah, now look, he's going to sit quite happily in there. I stepped away to get some compost and turned off the camera. When I came back, my mic wasn't working anymore, so I'm going to do a voiceover, which is not going to match up with what I'm doing over there. Here I'm listing the berries that we've got in the garden. So we've got a red currant, a josterberry, a loganberry, a black currant, a raspberry and a gooseberry. And today I'm planting a young berry and a white currant. Interesting note, the only one of these berries I've ever tried fresh before is raspberry. I guess none of the others pack well for supermarket storage or fresh food markets, so they'll all be new when we try them for the first time. I'm adding compost into the hole that I've dug with my young berry placed in there. Really important to keep that cane straight up and down while I fill the hole with compost. I'm filming this on the 27th of June, which is 1 month into winter, and it is just the most spectacular day. The sun's out, it just feels so amazing. Our little young berry is all set in the hole here, so I'm just going to smooth out the earth and pack it down nice and firm. And look, that's basically all there is to it. We're still using compost that we had delivered from SA Composters at this stage. Ady's pile's not ready yet, but once it is, hopefully we'll be able to use our own compost on everything. So I will fast track my next planting, and then we'll show you a time lapse of how we plant our fruit trees. Ady and I have been down here and mulched the berry garden with wood chips. I'll try to take you slowly through what we've got here. This one here is our gooseberry. Up on top we've got raspberry. And these are the Egyptian walking onions planted around. You just see their little green heads poking up. Here's the white currant planted yesterday. Here is the young berry, our red currant, which looks exactly like two sticks. Over here we have the loganberry, yet to drop its leaves. I think it will. Josterberry almost finished dropping its leaves. And right at the very end we have our black currant, also looking like a stick. So this is the garden bed all mulched and taken care of. Just here to the left of us you can see a compact Stella cherry that we planted a couple of weeks ago. Today we're going to be planting a Morello cherry next to that, and then a Satsuma and a Mariposa plum. This is how we plant our fruit trees. Number 1, dig a hole. Check out earthworms and soil life. Number 2, insert fruit tree in the hole. Number 3, fill with compost. Number 4, create a mound around the outside of the tree to hold water. Number 5, lay cardboard around the outside to suppress weeds. Number 6, water to dampen the cardboard and water in the tree. Number 7, wood chip mulch. And that's it. That's the 7 steps to planting a fruit tree in our old growth food forest. Here we are in the old growth forest. So that's our 2 new apple trees up there. And then here we've got 2 cherries. This one here is Stella, sweet variety. This one here is Morello, sour variety. And these were the 3 trees that you saw us planting yesterday. So we have plum, I believe that one's Satsuma, and Mariposa plum here. So it's looking pretty good in the middle of winter. We've got one last tree to plant today up in the new food forest, and this is the area that we've covered in wood chips. So all we have to do here is pull back the wood chips, dig through the cardboard layer, which is nearly decomposed now, and then plant the tree sort of as we were down in the old growth forest. We are planting a Tasty Z peach.
A white flesh peach thrown to the center. Yeah, thrown to an open center.
This is the pepper tree at the very bottom of the new food forest. I'm going to take you for a quick walk to show you what's planted in here. So just over on this side we've got a olive for oil. It's a Manzanillo. I think it's probably pronounced Manzanillo. Unfortunately his top was bitten off by probably a wallaby, kangaroo. But he should just put out some side shoots and be okay. Down here at the very bottom we've got a Pickle Olive, which is a dual purpose olive. Over here we've got Hardy's Mammoth, which is a green table variety. We've got a Moore Park Apricot, just planted a couple of weeks ago. A Cafe Lime, which I've read is now called a McLaren lime. This is our Josephine Pear. Pears need 2 varieties together to cross-pollinate. So right next to that we have a Packham pear. I'm aware that they all look like sticks at the moment, but fairly soon they'll start to put out buds. This is our Locust, also planted a couple of weeks ago. Here is the Tasty Z peach that you saw us planting. And right up here by the chickens, we have a teeny tiny little pomegranate, which it's probably really hard to see against the wood chips, but that's it. It's like 1 stick at the moment. So that's a look at what's going on down in here. We're planting evergreens along the fence there to try and screen off the traffic. And all our deciduous in the middle. Thanks, Wolf. So that's what's happening in June on the farm. Thanks for watching. Hope you've subscribed. Hope you liked the video. If you do, click the like. I'll leave a link to Perry's Fruit Tree Nursery down in the description. They're the fruit tree nursery we got all our bare root fruit trees at. Look forward to seeing you next time on the farm.